Hello everybody and welcome back. You join us today on another test and tune session. Today we're here at Rockingham Dragway as always for the MXA Mass Acceleration Motorsports Test and Tune. It's very gray today. We had a lot of rain, but the track seems to be okay, seems to be dry. Rain looks like it's going to hold off for the rest of the day. We're just kind of hoping to see if we can't get her back into the nines, get consistent, and try to figure this whole new setup out because we're still having some problems with that. But we're going to get the car out of the trailer, get the tires changed. We haven't done anything to it since you saw us put it in the trailer. That was last night. Come along for the ride.
Before it gets covered in rubber and brake dust more than it already is, here's in the somewhat sunlight walk around of the car. She is so pretty. I love her even more. They did such a good job. I'll try and get another video like as it gets to be later in the day to see if we can see more of the black iridescent come out. There she is, folks.
All right, she wheel hopped right off the line there. We looked at her tire pressures before we sent her out there, and I had them at 16. Due to the sun coming out and the burnout, they had jumped up to 18.5. So I lowered them back down. We're down to 15. The IAT2s are still real cold, so we're going to try to run it again without icing it a second time. So that run looked okay. I'm not sure how she felt about it. She didn't spin off the line or nothing, but it looked like the tires were just too low this time. Before, I think they were too high. They were at 18.5 pounds, and she spun and then hopped. So I dropped them down to 15. I think we need to be up a little bit higher at 16 because it looked like the right rear was compressing too much, and that's probably what slowed her down. But we'll also see what the log says, see if she kept her foot into it, what the IAT2s were, and all that.
Lift my goddamn foot, but it was a clean run at least, so the car's okay. Just tire pressures were too high. I gotta tape my foot to the goddamn gas pedal. Well, it was kind of warm. It was like a 58, I think. So it wasn't really hot lap, but it wasn't as cool as it could have been. And it lifted my goddamn foot. Little girls were waving at me. That was cute.
You feel all right?
Yeah, I felt good. I lifted my foot.
Huh?
I lifted my foot.
Where?
Where I normally do.
Okay.
75 on the hard end.
It was 149, 60 foot.
Okay.
104 at the 8, 10, 3, 4, 132. So I mean,
What were the IAT2s?
they were like 58, I think, before the burnout, and it looked like it was 70 when I was turning up.
Yeah, well, they're going to go up and then come back down as more air comes across it.
It's still running. I never stopped it, so it's going to be both runs together, so you can make sure that it was exactly the
Okay.
same. But it felt good.
Honestly, I think we have your tire pressure too low right now because it looked like you were crinkling the sidewall quite a bit.
Okay.
So we probably need to go up another pound, but
What was 18 you put down to 16?
15. I think 16. So let's put the fan on it. Let's save the log, turn off GoPro and all that kind of stuff, and we'll play next time. All right, run number 3 technically. We just iced it, we cooled it. I raised her tire pressure about half a pound. I think we were just a little too low the last time. Her 60 foot wasn't terrible, but she did lift. So This time, double ice in the tank. We'll try to see if we can get her to do it without lifting and get a solid run out of it. Hey everybody, so as you can see, we're having some problems today. This run right here came another wheel hop. And right here, I've paused it so that you can kind of see. We had wheel hop the first run. This is the third run that we did. The second run we didn't have any wheel hop, but Sharon did lift it. This is the third run now. With the second run not having wheel hop problems, we were thinking, okay, we've already fixed tire pressures. This is the third run, and if you look, Sharon's tire marks are right here, and the groove is all the way over here and here. With the burnout that she did and the way that she rolled forward, she was past where I was standing, so I couldn't even back her up to get her back into the groove of the racetrack. So we were thinking that we had a problem with the where we lined her up on the track. So as soon as she got back around, we run around and we got her set up for the next run, which is this one right here. The problem with this run is, as you'll see, we're running a buddy of ours, Matt, and his CTS-v, and she's lined up in the groove. I got her in the groove, and then she does wheel hop again. So we were having some pretty big problems here today. Alright, so obviously what we're doing is not working. I think that what the problem is that we have wheel hop. I know we have wheel hop. I think the problem is that our tire pressures are actually just too low. The track has got a lot of good bite, so when the tire pressures are low like that, they're going to bite, kick off, bite, kick off, bite, kick off, which is the wheel hop. So I think I'm going to raise her tire pressures up to right about where we had them the last time we were out here. Now granted, she was launching softer, so we're going to be launching a little bit harder, but we got to do something to get rid of the wheel hop, because that will break something. That'll break drive shaft, break axles. It'll break something if we don't stop it. So that's going to be our next avenue that we're going to go down.
Is it broken?
No, I'm a dumbass.
Why?
I was so concerned about being in the goddamn groove, I didn't take it out of manual.
Whoa!
Oh! Holy fuck, what car was that?
I don't know.
I'm right in front of it. I'm pulling
Get out of the
over.
lane.
I'm pulling over.
Did it hit you?
No, it's in the track. I'm going over.
Okay, first things first. She didn't take the car out of manual mode, so it didn't shift first, second. Launch looked okay. I have no idea the times. The car that ran after her, which was a silver Mitsubishi Evolution, blew up his engine right at the top end of the track. Now that car does 9 second quarter miles at 140. Blew his engine, put oil on the track, got under his tires, and he spun, hit both walls. So the track's going to be down for a while. Sharon's actually still up at the top because she was right there when he hit. So she's okay, the car is okay. She was on the other side of the wall, but she's up there probably helping out, seeing what she can do to be of assistance. So we'll see what happens when she comes back, and it's going to be a while to get the track going.
Dude is okay. Track is going to be down for a little bit. It was an Evo. Apparently it blew up somehow. Launched, hit the dividers on the side, rode the rail, and then slid on its top. Dude seems to be okay. He's up walking around. Has two little marks on his neck.
Alright, so we took a pretty big swing. We're at 19 PSI in the rear tires here, hoping that we can at least, I don't want wheel hop, but if she's gonna spin, spin's fine, but no wheel hop.
Gonna do good. Gonna have a nice clean. yes, 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 I did it! Woo! Yes! God, I hope I didn't lift. That felt like a good run for once. Definitely was not a 9-second run, but we shall see. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see. Okay, 10-2 at 135. Basically, it's somewhat on par. It is warm today. 148 60 foot, 109 in the 8th. So, at least we're back at square one.
Well, that looked better. 10-2. We're right back to there again. It sounded like she may have let off in the 2-3 shift. I think that we got the tire pressure down to where it needs to be. I might go up 1 more pound because she had no problem with that, or I might tell her to launch it a little harder next time because that was a pretty good launch. But we'll see what she feels about it, how it felt in car, and then we'll go from there. Talk to me.
Oh, that was a relief run.
Yeah?
Felt good. Definitely shifted hard, but it felt good. It was for being so hot. This is like a square one run. This is like a.
How hot was it?
I mean, just like the air temperature getting warmer than
Okay.
it has been.
Did you lift? It sounded like you lifted 2-3.
I slammed my foot down.
I mean, it took off.
The 148 60 foot, 109 in the 8th, 123 at the end at 135. So it's not far off, but it's being how hot it is today.
I mean, it's warmer than it has been, but I mean, I think that we could probably get it better. But look at the logs. It sounded like you lifted 2-3. And I think that we could actually go up another pound or 2 in the tires as you just hooked and booked. But let's check the log and let's do our standard thing now. They've got a good solid run in today and we know which way to go from here. All right, so at this point we are on our last run because we are out of ice. And they're getting ready to close down the track in about 45 minutes or so. So we'll see if we can get another good run or something cool out of it. If not, we may have to go see if we can scrounge for some ice to get one more. But we're gonna try. Okay, that's fast pass of the day. Still 2/10 off of where she has ran, but that was pretty good. We'll see what the log looks. We might be able to get 2 more bags of ice from concession and try one more time. We'll find out. Talk to me.
Felt like a good run. My bottom of my foot. You know when you poke somebody, you still feel it afterwards. I still feel the pressure on my foot. I have to pedal down.
What was your 60 foot?
146.
146.
109 to 0.5 in the 8th. 10-1-8 at the end. 135 more.
Okay, let me check the logs right quick. Put a fan on it. They have ice at concession.
Do we have time?
We'll see.
Okay.
Hey, guess what?
What?
You didn't lift.
Huh?
You didn't lift.
Yes. I'm just in love with the wrap. I'm like,
Me too. Thank you.
All right, one more. Last run of the day, no matter what happens. that's all that we can get in today. Another 10-20. I don't know if she's coming up throttle again. I don't know if the throttle body's no good. We're gonna have to do a little bit of digging and see what's going on with it just to find out what we can do to remedy the situation. Because I mean, that looked like a good launch, but I don't know what happened. You all right?
Yeah, I was hoping it'd be better than that.
What was your 60 foot?
148.
148?
105 in the eighth.
How much?
105. 10-2.
Think you lifted it all?
I think I might have.
Okay. Well, let's take a look and let's see what's up. Let's pop the hood, put the fan on it for a couple minutes because it's going to be hot. I don't want to put it in the trailer hot. All right, car's all loaded up. Sharon's put the straps on. I'll tighten them down in a minute. That's the end of the day for us today. There's another test and tune next weekend, which we will be attending. Try to see if we can't dial this down a little bit more. Looking at the logs, it looks like we're fighting with the fact that when we ran the 9s, it was basically a unicorn day. The temperature was perfect. Everything just was perfect, and we're not going to get that. We're never going to get that all the time, especially not on race week, which is what we're really trying to go after. So for the temperature we had today and what we're going to wind up working with for the rest of the summer and for while we're on Rocky Mountain Race Week, I think we did pretty much as good as we're going to get to. There's a few more things I want to try. Launch RPM and tire pressure. But we did waste a lot of time on my fault for not changing the pressures early enough to stop the wheel hop. Thankfully the car was forgiving enough, but we'll change some things up and try again. But thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.